The 20-60-20 ratio. People don't usually talk in church about the things that are bothering them under the surface, but people are struggling. One helpful thing to be aware of is the 20-60-20 ratio, which describes most congregations. Typically, 20% of the congregation are the faithful supporters and active lay leaders. Many are doing quite well, but some are secretly having a hard time. They feel like they must be the examples in the church and that admitting to a life-controlling issue would damage their testimony. Even those who are doing well have many areas in their life in which they keep getting trapped by something. Some will have friends and loved ones with life-controlling problems that affect their lives. The middle 60% represents the majority of the congregation. They seem to be doing okay, but many are hiding their struggles. Some individuals in this group may not be aware that they have a life-controlling issue, but they are in pain. Many of these people may also be feeling the effects of someone else's problem. The remaining 20% are those who struggle openly. Unfortunately, this is the group that is most often labeled those kinds of people. These are probably the people who came to mind when you first heard the words life-controlling problem or addiction. They are openly dealing with issues like substance abuse or behavioral or relationship problems. Much pastoral care in the church is directed towards these people. Many people in this group were once part of the larger group, the 60% majority. No one is immune to struggles or sin. Because we all struggle, everyone has the potential of developing a life-controlling problem. As Hebrews 12:1-2 instructs us, sin will try to entangle us and prevent us from progressing in the Christian life. We have to resist the influence of sin as long as we live in mortal bodies. And we know from painful experience that everyone is vulnerable. To continue to grow in Christ requires that we continually look to the Lord for His help and inspiration. Nobody thinks that allowing sinful habits to begin will lead to becoming mastered by sin, but it happens all the time. When we allow an area of sin to become part of how we live, we open the door to being mastered by that sin. Instead of looking to Jesus for help and inspiration, we become distracted and focused on ourselves and on the sin that entangles us. These struggles can be described as addictions, dependencies, controlling behaviors, or even just the normal challenges of life that sometimes overwhelm us.